Well, everybody out there in Atlanta, this is Chris from MajorLegacy.com with another exciting episode of Topher's Log. We are back out at Universal Orlando Resort today to look at some of the updated Halloween Horror Nights 30 Scare Zone construction progress. I don't think a whole lot's been put out since we last left on Friday. I think this week might be a little bit slower in terms of stuff being put out, as we have a potential tropical storm threatening Florida. The question is how close does it get to the state, how strong it is, stuff like that. It's all gonna, I think, factor into the decision to put stuff out this week because they gotta take everything down. The storm does threaten the state. They have to take everything down, or everything that is not securely tied down, everything's gonna be put away. It's just par for the course here in Florida and par for Halloween Horror Nights. It happens all the time. We are quickly approaching the peak of hurricane season, which is in mid-September. I think this year it's September 11th. So that is, it is what it is. We are in the thick of it, as the kids say today. But yeah, so we'll look at some other things going on around the park. But let's not waste any more time. Let's have some fun. Of course, with the Summer Olympics 2020 performed in 2021, ending on Sunday, no more observation bleachers or photo ops, and a lot of the Olympic stuff is pretty much gone. So 6 months is the Winter Olympics, so I'm sure everything will be put back out by then. Good times. Of course, the Summer Olympic medallion that was under the archway for a long time this year is now gone. One thing I did want to point out is that the lights that were out here illuminating the Olympic stuff are still up with the medallion gone. So, these more likely will be used for Halloween Horror Nights this year. So, 2 birds, 1 stone, guys. Here's today's look. Down Production Central. It is a little bit of a quieter day out here today. Of course, schools in Central Florida have pretty much, I think some started going back today, so Despicable Me, 45 minutes. Shrek, 25 minutes. Don't have a whole lot new down here in the Production Central Scare Zone, but there are some scenic elements that have been placed around some of the trusses here. We got the rock work down here, plus some of this black camo stuff. Like that there, and of course over there. And then, ooh! Look at those crosses, those bloody crosses. Got some stuff all around. Got stuff there, and over here. Very cool. And then, again, that camo stuff down here. Over here. Biggest new piece that I've seen is this stuff right here. There you go. It's a lovely mural here. Oh, it's gonna rain. I'll feel it. It's gonna pour. That's it. Pretty much it. This is like the biggest new thing, or I should say, the biggest striking thing that I've seen new here today. So there you go. Nothing else new. Just a lot more lights. There you go. Of course, with the Olympics over, Music Plaza has been reverted to its bare bones form. So no more Tokyo stuff, no more banners, no more food tents, drinks, nothing. Everything is pretty much, not pretty much, it is. Everything is all been converted back in preparation, of course. We know what comes next inside this space for Halloween Horror Nights. It is one of the more striking things that you can see at the event is those the maze network of switchbacks that usually go in this area for Halloween Horror Nights. So as we get closer to the event, of course, we'll see those big put out They even had them up last year for the when they opened The Bride of Frankenstein Lives. So this, you know, of course, will also be The Bride of Frankenstein Lives entrance. So we'll see that again, of course. But that giant sea of switchbacks. That's next up on the agenda, or not next up, but coming soon. Before next. So there you go. Reverted back to its original form. With the summer crowds dying down, of course, Transformers, one of the more popular attractions here at Universal Studios Florida. This is the last couple of years they've put a bar under here. So usually a themed bar. Could start showing its head sooner or later. The question I have with some of these things for this year is that, you know, we are still in a pandemic, so I don't know, you know, or, you know, if they want to curb alcohol sales or whatever just to keep people in check. I wonder if we will see a bar here. I do think that we will, but I will keep an eye out for removal of switchbacks for this, but still nothing in here just yet. Nothing new out in New York, just still our same old stuff that we have. Our truck and our platforms. Do not see anything new, but it should be worth noting that with the Jurassic World Tribute Store officially closed, gone goes its doors as well. Would not surprise me if we see this stuff sooner rather than later. Mondays are a good time. Perhaps. And then, like I said, nothing down New York. I know there's some new stuff over in San Francisco that we have to take a look at, but like I was saying earlier, I do not believe with the potential threat of a tropical system riding up our coast or on top of us over this weekend, it would not surprise me if things in Hollywood and Central Park stay bare until after the storm departs, or until they have a better grasp of where the storm is going. So, you know, it is what it is. But for now, nothing new in New York. Everything's still the same. Like I said, I've said about the scare zone as well. I do believe this is pretty much all we're going to get in the scare zone. There might be a couple of roll-in props that they have, but in terms of the prep work, I think this is pretty much it. So, but anyway, we move on. The summer food and drink stuff that they were having out all this summer, this is the one that was over in Battery Park, is no longer here. So the food truck is still over in front of Fast and Furious, the one that was out, but the big one in front of, or in Battery Park I should say, is no longer here. Let's take a look at what's left of the preview merchandise in a minute, but I did want to explain this as is. So you can pay $200 to have your picture taken, your portrait, and you could actually have it displayed in this year's Halloween Horror Nights Tribute Store. Now, I will not be partaking. $200 is a lot of money, so, but you can do that. You could actually have your picture taken and then have it displayed. So there you go. Quick look at the display here. Lots of the bloody popcorn left. Quite a few of the glasses left over here. Shirts, plenty of shirts left available here as well. Smalls, mediums over here, extra smalls. And then over here we've got larges, and then over here we've got extra larges. Shirts and shirts. Here's some more of the glasses still. The socks. And then the past shirts are still here as well. So lots of stuff still available for the preview merch. Of course, still no Wolfman in these things. Never any Wolfman. Pins over here still. There you go. Oh, more glasses back here too. So they've added some more stuff behind here. The glasses and the popcorn. So there you go. That's what's left. Mr. Gilman has had his tag reinstated, so he's still for sale. $25 grand for Gilman. Scooby and the gang have emerged, and now they're doing circles. I don't know what's going on. Going over to the mystery machine, of course. Just with my naked eye, I could already see there's nothing new in Central Park. So, take that back. We do have some wires that are being strung from one rig to another rig. That usually indicates that they will be hanging some stuff from the wires. So there's one here. And there's another one up here. So basically the two in the center have a wire strung from one side to the other side. Nope, this one has one too. So there's another wire. Or my eyes playing tricks on me. Yep, so wire there. Wire there. And then nothing down here. So yeah, so we have some wires being hung from one thing to another. That usually indicates that they're going to start hanging some stuff on the top. So pretty much it. Nothing new. Same old lights on the ground and speakers, but nothing big just yet. Got some cables back there being ready, some cables being run that way. So there you go. That is it for Central Park. Doc is out by his train. Everyone is sort of flocking right now. Stroll through Springfield, I usually see some lights and stuff like that on the roofs here for if they have some, you know, this is generally a roaming horde scare zone, even though it's not an official scare zone. I do not see any lights currently. I've been looking for lights up here specific for Horror Nights, but I have not seen anything at all. So it's kind of weird not to see anything yet in here. So for whatever they may have in here in terms of roaming hordes, but nothing currently. Here is today's hype check on the Men in Black tent. All is well. So it looks like the Fear Factor Live courtyard has been completely cordoned off now. We've got stanchions in front of it instead of just ropes, and we've got some lights being run, I should say, not run, to the main signage here. And yeah, so both sides completely cordoned off now, so you can't get in. Even if you want to sit down, take a break, both just blocked off. So there you go. What, pray tell, are you? I know what it is, but keep you guys in suspense as per usual. So really quickly, I just wanted to make reference to the fact that as we speak, Horror Nights rehearsals are happening. So the way that it works is generally certain houses, you know, you have maybe 2 on one day and 2 on another day. There are 2 specific houses today that are, I believe, scheduled to have rehearsals. One back here by the Fear Factor Live stage, and then of course one at the front. You know, so rehearsals are happening. So things are happening, things are moving forward, rehearsals full swing. Halloween Horror Nights, of course, very, very close. The blocking off of the Fear Factor Live courtyard, I think, is actually kind of interesting because for the last couple weeks they've had just a rope there, or it's been open, but today it is completely closed off with those sort of stanchions covered with the Universal logo. So you can no longer go into the courtyard to sort of relax. You know, it's completely blocked off. So we also have lights, you know, wires being fed to the main sort of marquee out front for whatever, you know, whatever might be coming here for the show this year. So so yeah, so we'll move on to San Francisco, see what's new in there. So far we have a little stage up here walking into San Francisco. There's a little stage right there. Got some more details here on the little stage here, of course. If it's covered, it's a dead body. So, got the stuff there, got there, so dead body there. Got some plants around here. On the home, dead body. So over here by our spider stage, we've got a little bit of a wooden platform here, as well as some spider webs and a trigger for the scare actor, so whatever that does. Spider webs in the window. More lights on top of there with the speakers. Nothing new. Oh, we do got a small stage over here in front of our little forest place here. So a little stage right here. Fine. Back here is now blocked off. Can't go back there anymore. Of course, we pointed out the doors that are back here. So we got the door there. So there's that. Got another piece over here. This is when you first walk in from the New York side. Of course, it is wrapped. There's another dead body. Got a little bathroom setup going on over here. Do not climb, of course. But it's wrapped, so definitely a dead body over there. And then for our little scaffolding tees on both sides, the bottoms have been, got some camouflage theming on the bottom there. Camouflage, brown theming on the bottom. And that's it. So the summer food trucks are indeed still open, but all the tent locations are closed. But the food trucks are still open. This one is over, of course. Right there, Fast and Furious. Let's take it back in New York. One new element, these random barrels. Change of the street light. Right here, next to the 3 platform. There you go. So that's going to do it for us out here today at Universal Orlando Resort. Just looking at some of the updated Scare Zone progress that is going on. Little details here and there. You know, some stuff in the Production Central Scare Zone, as well as things over there in San Francisco. Some dead bodies, a couple little prop pieces put out, some little stages, and so on and so forth. But not too much else. Like I said earlier, I think that things this week might be a little bit slow because they might just be waiting to see what the storm does. If it comes too close to us, what the intensity is, so on and so forth. Even if we do get like a little tropical storm over us, you know, depending on how bad it's going to be, they might not remove anything. But if it's a storm that's a little bit more intense or closer to us, you never know. That's just kind of what they do every year. Every year, this time of year. It's always funny when these props go up this time of year, especially when it's like mid-July, because, you know, we are still in hurricane season. The peak of hurricane season is not until September. We have had storms impact Halloween Horror Nights well into the event, you know, in October and so on and so forth. It is what it is. It's Florida. We get storms. Yeah. Of course, the Jurassic World Tribute Store no longer a thing, so they are rapidly preparing the store for the Halloween Horror Nights Tribute Store, which, again, I would not be surprised if we see things sooner rather than later pop up in front of that store. Yeah. So I think that's going to do it for me out here today, guys. As usual, everybody, thanks for watching, and I will talk to you guys next time.